Good morning, students. Welcome to today's class. We shall be treating polynomial function, and this is the height of it. The two questions I have here, I'm going to be solving one, and you guys will solve the other one. If I had given you opportunity to choose among these two questions, I know you will choose two. So I have decided to solve question number 2. Question 1. Factorize 2x squared minus x minus 1, after which the next question says if 2x squared minus x minus 1 is a factor of the polynomial f of x equals 8x raised to power 4 plus 16x raised to power 3 plus 24x raised to power 2 plus px plus q, where p and q are constants. Find the values of p and q. C. Factorize f of x in B completely. That is this function. The number 2, when the polynomial q of x equals p minus q close bracket x cubed plus px squared plus qx plus r, where p, q, and r are constants, is divided by x minus 1 and x plus 2. The remainders are 4 and minus 5 respectively. If x plus 1 is a factor of the polynomial q of x, A. Find the values of p, q, and r. B. Using your result in A above, factorize q of x completely. And finally, find the zeros of the polynomial. That is the polynomial q of x. So this is a long journey. What I want you to remember in this question, in polynomial generally, is the remainder and factor theorem. Remainder theory it says that if a function f of x is divided by a function, say x plus a, then when you put f of minus a, it will give you the remainder. This one, I guess, is going to be abstract to you, so I will cite example. If I have a function, say x squared minus 3x plus 5 is divided by x plus 2. Now, remainder theory says if you put the negative of what is here, in other words, make x plus 2 equal to 0 and get the value of x. If you put this value in this function, that is minus 2 squared minus 3 bracket minus 2 plus 5. This will give you 4 plus 6 plus 5. This is 15. This 15 is the remainder. That is what remainder theory is stating. Then factor theory. Theory is from here. Assuming you put this value here and your answer gives you 0, then this x minus x plus 2 is a factor. In other words, if I have a function f of x is equal to x squared minus 3x minus 10, is divided by x plus 2. That is x plus 2 being 0, so that x will be minus 2. If you put it in this function, minus 2 is equal to minus 2 squared minus 3 minus 2 minus 10. This will give you 4 plus 6 minus 10. This will give you 0. The answer gives you 0. It means x plus 2 is a factor of this polynomial. So these are the two theorems you need to know if you must venture into solving these two questions. Now this video is going to be 2 because I just used a lot of time explaining the concept of remainder and factor theorem. So solving number 2 using those theorem, this is the polynomial and is divided by this and this. The remainders are 4 and minus 5 respectively. So what you do in solving this solution, you first bring the polynomial function out. Q of x is p minus 1 times x cubed plus px squared plus qx plus r. Now is being divided by, the first one is x minus 1. X minus 1, that implies x being 1. It means when you put it in this function 1, that is anywhere you see x you put 1. 1 cube plus p bracket 1 square plus q bracket 1 plus r. According to remainders theory, whatever you get here is the remainder, and they said the remainder is 4. This is the remainder. This is the remainder. So when you simplify this expression, you have p minus 1 plus p plus q plus r to be 4. This and this is 2p plus q plus r is equal to this minus 1. We feature here as plus 1. That will make it 5. You establish one equation, equation 1. So the next is x. The next expression that is dividing is x plus 2. X plus 2, which implies x plus 2 being 0, so that x will be minus 2. If you put it in the function q of minus 2, that will be p minus 1 minus 2 cube plus p minus 2 square plus q minus 2 plus r. The remainder is to be 5, minus 5. So this is minus 5. Simplify this one will be 8, negative 8 bracket p minus 1 plus 4p minus 2q plus r is equal to minus 5. If you open this bracket, this will be minus 8p plus 8 plus 4p minus 2q plus r is equal to minus 5. So continuing from there, this is minus 8p, this one is 4p, that will give you minus 4p minus 2q plus r is equal to, this is a plus 8, go and meet minus 5 to give you minus 13. So if you multiply through by minus, I want less of minus, so I multiply through by minus.